Can you imagine a scenario where you sent Russian troops to Poland?
Should you leave Europe before it's too late? Europe is at the brink of war, with multiple high-ranking politicians in Western countries claiming that Russia will attack NATO territories in the next few years. The German defense minister, the deputy prime minister of Denmark, Estonia's foreign intelligence service chief, and the Ukrainian defense minister, they all say that the situation with Russia will very likely escalate. While Germany and France are even publicly discussing the idea of arming themselves with an atomic bomb again, and Trump making it very clear that the US will not defend Europe.
One of the presidents of a big country stood up and said, well, sir, if we don't pay and we're attacked by Russia, will you protect us? I said, you didn't pay? You're delinquent? He said, yes, let's say that happened. No, I would not protect you. In fact, I would encourage them to do whatever the hell they want. You gotta pay.
It seems that most politicians who got intel information on Russia are already shouting from the rooftops, but nobody wants to listen.
World War III! World War III! World War III! World War III! World War III!
So what can you do about it, and what should you do about it? How can you potentially escape war? Even if you think you got nowhere to go, you got no money, and no clue how to build a new life somewhere else. I'll share the 3 steps that you must take today in order to live wherever you want in the world, making a living regardless of where you are, and why you need to escape Europe fast in the worst case scenario. Step number 1. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Honestly, will we experience a similar fate like our ancestors did in the 1940s? Will millions of Europeans suddenly have to abandon their boring office jobs to really join a battlefield after so many generations of peace? I don't know, you don't know. Putin doesn't even know. There is no way to make a realistic prediction. The only thing that I know is I want to be able to create my own future and live my life in a way that it allows me to survive wherever in the world I am, regardless of the economy, regardless of the job market. And the single best way to do that is by creating your own economy. By learning or honing a skill that will always be in demand and will get you paid no matter what. I started working on a skill set that allowed me to build that dream career about 8 years ago. I've had clients in 39 countries worldwide. It allowed me to travel the world full-time almost, which is what I did for the most part of last year. So in order for you to get there in life, you need to work on a skill set that is timeless. It will be in demand today, tomorrow, and forever. And that skill set for me is digital marketing. Companies, brands, people, they will always advertise. So to learn how I could offer simple marketing services like Facebook ads or Google ads, that was my personal gateway into a free life. See, digital ad spend is projected to grow by the multi-billions in the next 5 years. So it is safe to say that this industry, digital marketing, is going to create more opportunities, jobs and freelance projects that you can take advantage of. And like I said, I've been doing exactly that for the last 8 years of my life, and I never had to go back working a job. Step number 2, financial freedom, is about earning a 6-figure income regardless of where in the world you are or want to be. Just in the last decade, I lived in the Philippines, Germany, Thailand, Cyprus, Switzerland. I traveled to the US, Canada, and just since 2023 to over 10 other beautiful countries. I never had to rely on the job market in any of these countries because I managed to find my clients online. You can do this on websites like Fiverr and Upwork, but also job boards, where you can find businesses that are looking to hire someone, and then you just help them as a freelancer, which also would be usually way cheaper for them than to hire someone locally anyway. My channel features a lot of input on that, on how to build this type of life that you're looking for if you want to lead a life of location freedom and time freedom and also financial freedom. Honestly, if you don't want to be dependent on a job for your entire life, relying on a certain industry to exist somewhere else where you would like to move, right? Then you can just move to your dream destination, get clients in a strong economy, and for example then benefit from that strong currency conversion. I mean, let's say you live somewhere in Asia, right? And you make your money in US dollars and euro because you have your clients in the West. Then you are technically rich in these countries and you will never struggle with your finances. And by the way, If you like online business videos and trainings, I will give away free online business education worth $2,500 to one of my next 500 subscribers who likes and comments on my videos. Step number 3. Leave Europe before it's too late, because tomorrow it could already be too late. In the event of an attack by Russia on a NATO member state, a state of war would be immediately declared in most of Europe, and there would be a state of emergency among the NATO countries inside the European Union. It would then allow these nations to bring in regular civilians like you and me for their military efforts, and at that point, as a European, you would no longer be capable of just simply deregistering and leaving the country like that. And this means you need to leave the country before the war started. Otherwise, it could be too late. And then you would essentially be committing an offense by deregistering and just leaving the country. And that is your worst case scenario if Russia were to attack Europe. And therefore, what you need to do is get involved with this plan before things turn ugly. You need to change your life now, and not later in Europe when the war has already begun. Again, by then, it will be too late. Do you want to see a more detailed breakdown of this business model? I just recorded a brand new masterclass on how to start an AI online business, where nothing is being sold to you. You can find the link in the description and join my free community for more free training videos, and send me a DM if you have any questions.